Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Robinson again, and we're going to continue our studies with perimeter word problems. Okay? Please note, perimeter of a geometric figure is the sum of the lengths of all of its sides. So if you may have a figure like a triangle or a rectangle or a square or something, and you want to find the perimeter, you just find the sum of all the lengths of the sides. Sum is the answer to addition, by the way. So when solving the perimeter problem, it's helpful to draw and label a figure. That way you have a model of the regions, so you see what it looks like and what you're dealing with. So here's our first question. The perimeter of a rectangle is 40 feet. Okay, that's good to know. The length is 2 feet more than 5 times the width. Find the length of the rectangle. Well, we should start off with a representation. So they didn't say anything about what the width is. They did, however, say about the length. They said the length is 2 feet more than 5 times the width. So since they didn't say anything in reference to width, we'll just let W be the width. And now we'll work our way around it. 5 times the width, that'd be 5W. And more than would be in addition to, so we'd add 2 to that, and that would give us the length. So the length would be 5 times the width plus 2 feet. So that would be how we would represent our length. So we got our length represented and our width represented. So now we want to find the perimeter. Find the length of the rectangle. So it gives us that the perimeter is 40 feet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find the sum of the lengths of all the sides, which is equaling to 40. So all of the sides that I add up have to add up to 40. So the perimeter, so that's important. When I added up all the sides, it added up to 40 feet. So now that I know that here's the width and this is the length, that'll be two sides of my figure is a rectangle. So let me draw a rectangle and take a look at it. Scroll down a little bit. And label it so we can get a really accurate reading of what's going on. So we said that the width was W, so there are my widths on the side there. The length is 5W, or 5 times the width plus 2 more feet, and there are our two sides for the length. So all we have to do is add all these sides up. So each side added up will give us a total of 40. So I'll take W plus 5W plus 2. I put parentheses around that because that is the length, plus the width, plus another 5W plus 2 feet. That's the other width, the other length. And that's all equal to 40. So now we add by combining our like terms. We have a 5W here and a 5W here. That would give us 10W. And we have one more W, and that would be 11W, and one more W. That would give us 12W. So we have 12W. We do have a plus 2 and a plus 2. That would give us plus 4. So since we combined our like terms, now we have an equation that we can solve for W. So let's solve it. Let's scroll down a little bit. So I'll subtract 4 from both sides. That'll give me 40 minus 4 gives me 36. Now all I got to do is divide both sides by 12, and that'll give me W gives me 3. So the width will be equal to 3 feet. And now that we know what the width is, we remember we can find the length, because it said that the length was equal to 5 times the width. So we say that's 3 plus 2 more feet. So that would give us 15, because 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 more feet would give us a total of 17 feet for the length. So that would mean the length is equal to 17 feet. And there it is, nice and neatly typed out for you. So what did they ask us for? The question asked, find the length of the rectangle. So, and that's 17 feet. So we're done. But we should check our problem just to see if it does check out. So let's go and check it. So we said that the perimeter of the rectangle is 40. So when we add up all the sides, it has to add up to 40 feet. Well, let's take a look at it. The lengths are 17. The widths are 3. So if we add up all of these sides, 3 plus 17 plus 3 plus 17, that should add up to 40. Well, 3 plus 17 is 20, and 3 plus 17 is another 20, so 20 plus 20 gives you 40. So it does check out. 40 is equal to 40. So our length has got to be 17. Nice job. So I hope you understood it. Here's a question for you to try. See if you can find the measure of the length again in centimeters. So draw your model. Check your understanding. If you understand it, great. If you're not certain, rewrite your problem and try watching the video again and see if you can start from scratch to follow step by step what I did. If not, bring the questions in the class and I'll be glad to answer them. Here's another question for you. This time we have a garden in the shape of an isosceles triangle. And let me stop because I have isosceles triangle, which I didn't talk about triangles yet. So here's an isosceles triangle where you have two legs. These sides here are the actual same value in measure, so they're equal. So this side here and this side here, they are equal to the same thing. The base is the bottom. So that's our isosceles triangle. It has two sides or two legs that are equal. Base angle is also equal if you want to talk about that as well, but that's another video. So it talks about the length of the base of the triangle is 2 yards greater than the length of each side. The perimeter is 17 yards. Find the length of the base of the triangle. Oh, so we're looking for down here. So that's a great question. So I can't wait to see what answer you get. So bring it in to class and we'll pick up there. So check your understanding. I hope you understood what went on with the video. If you did, great. If you did not, write it down. Watch us on YouTube. Dan Robinson is my channel name. Check out our latest video. We're working on Math Prep 17 shortly. So check out Math Prep 16. Good video. Think you'll like it. Study with Dr. Rob. If you'd like more information or a copy of a worksheet on this topic, write me at robinsonmath@aol.com and I'll be glad to give you a worksheet. So also send your address and name, so information so I can get in touch with you, so that way you can also send a donation for helping us with our efforts. So I hope you got something out of this video. I hope to see you in class. Bye-bye.